Today we'll be presenting about Pay As You Wish, and this is for the subject Sustainable Marketing and Management. I'm Samira. I'll be presenting, and I will have my group mates Hiral, Merab, and Neha. So, pay as you wish, which is also known as pay as you want. So, this concept means a firm or a business allows its customer or consumer to understand the value of a product and to pay as they want or they think is right. That is called pay as you wish. Now, a pay as you wish concept of PAYW is a bit different from the traditional concept pay as you ask pricing or PAAP. So, pay as you ask pricing means that the seller will determine the price of a product and the customer will have to pay that. This creates the sense of bargaining. Now, what is bargaining? A product is not only the responsibility of a seller, it's the responsibility of both seller and buyer. So when the seller fixes a price, the buyer might want to give a bit less. So the concept of pay as you wish stands against that bargaining concept, and it says that the seller have to understand, the buyer have to understand the value of a product, and he can pay whatever he wishes. This concept follows the way of sustainable marketing. Now, sustainable marketing focuses on the consumer, and sustainable market goes along with the current need of the consumer. And pay as you wish pricing also focuses on the consumer, and along with that, the buyers or the sellers can also promote or sell their product in the sustainable market. So I think pay as you wish concept actually goes along with the sustainable marketing concept. Now, this concept is nothing new. From ages, street musicians are following the pay-as-you-wish pricing concept. They are portraying their art, and the customers are paying as much as they think is worth of that art or that music. And then there comes the Cathay Green, who sold their album So You Wanna Go Back to Egypt, following this concept. And we have comedy hip hop duo. They also sells their mixes. The Kuku Rangaru, they also sells their mixes according to this pricing concept. In the field of restaurant, we have the One World Everybody Eats Cafe, which is in Salt Lake City. They sells their food according to the concept of pay as you wish pricing. So the customer at times also want to work in their kitchen to pay for their meal. And there is a restaurant called Anna Lakshmi who actually started this pay as you wish pricing in their restaurant. Now, this brought a revolution when Radiohead launched their 7th album on October 2007 according to the pay-as-you-wish pricing, and their website said, no, really, it's up to you. And this means the customers could pay, the buyers could pay as much as they want. And this decision attracted the researchers, and the researchers like Kim, Isaac, Thies and Vive, they started researching on the market and on this concept. And based on their researches, they came to the point that this concept of pay as you wish have lots of advantages. They actually, as I've said, they focus on the customer, so they focus on customer satisfaction. The customers are satisfied because they can pay whatever they wish according to the value of the product they understand. And also the seller who's selling according to this, he obtains maximum market penetration, because whenever he's selling a product according to the wish of customer, then the demand increases, and by that he can penetrate the market maximum. And also it increases the revenue per purchase. Researchers told us that an author, when he sold a book with $5 fixed price, then his sale was not much. But when he reduced it to $1 and he said that you can pay as much as you wish, the sale increased 5 times a day, and or per purchase you can say. And it also avoids the usual pricing competition. Whenever customers are deciding the price, the seller does not need to focus about matching the price of the commodity with other sellers, because he doesn't need to face the regular competition. So this is what the researchers found, and in order to understand whether it is profitable or good, this concept is good, we also researched a bit, and we talked with one buyer and seller, and we will be showing that interview now. Thank you. We have Lana with us, and she works here in the coffee shop. So I'd like to ask her, you have products of good quality, right?
Yeah.
So if you allow the buyer to decide whatever price they want to pay, then what do you think? Will it be profitable for your business or not?
Perhaps because we're at university, it wouldn't make a massive profit because a lot of people are sort of money conscious here. But I think we still would make a profit because our products are of good quality and they're good value for money.
So you think if the customers decide the price, they pay as they wish, then you think it's going to be a profitable for you?
I don't think it would be very profitable, but perhaps some profit.
Not a loss.
No.
So you think this concept is good?
I think it's good in certain places, maybe university not so much because a lot of people are money conscious, but I think depending where you are, it could work.
Yeah. So thank you, Lana. Thank you for your that's it.
Hi everyone, this is Vineet and he is a buyer. So Vineet, I would like to ask you a question that if you are a buyer and if you are going to a shop and a seller gives you an opportunity to pay as you wish for a particular product, so what will be your reviews, whether it will be a profitable for you or not?
Yeah, of course it's going to be profitable for me because I may see a product of higher value than what it is, or I mean, might be the two or the other way around too. But it would give me a lot more comfort that way. But I guess it's not going to work always when considering the high value market products.
Hello, myself Hiral. As we saw the interview, so now let's continue for the further presentation. And my topic is a simple model and analysis. The use of pay as you wish for the album In Rainbow was successful for Radiohead. The US downloaders paid on an average of $8.5 for each download, while 36% of worldwide downloaders paid $6 on an average. The fact is that many true-hearted fans paid even though they did not have to pay. It was advantageous for the album to use such a pricing scheme. There are basically two factors for the success of Pay As You Wish. There is fair-minded customers and a low marginal cost. Let's consider a market value where a firm is an organization sells a product or any of the book or a fruit. We assume that the firm incurs a marginal production cost of C per unit with 0 is less than equal to C is less than 1. So in order to sell the product, we have two pricing strategies that are pay as you asked pricing and pay as you wish. When a firm acquires for pay as you wish, it does not set a price for the product. Consumers themselves have to decide what the price they want to pay, so the success depends on the type of the customers they attract. It's very fortunate that under pay as you wish, the profits will be independent, and in other case, the profits under pay as you asked will be decreased. Pay as you wish can be an attractive marketing strategy. Pay as you wish can be an attractive marketing strategy when in the market any product is free. Sellers report from the casual factors according to the willingness of buyers to pay under pay as you wish. To compete under market strategies, sellers have to choose different pricing strategies and also have to show experimental outcomes based on strategies. In a monopolistic market, pay as you wish can be effective, but it is less successful as a competitive strategy. Pay as you wish is a new pricing strategy that represents totally the buyer. Through an online survey, we can verify the conditions of pay as you wish for the buyer-seller relationship. When consumers help set prices, the profit or loss due is not definite. To many managers, the idea of involving customers in pricing decisions seems undesired, and it can also take time to review that assumptions because when we give a choice, the most of the sellers opt for setting a price rather than pay as you wish pricing strategy. Thus, the price discriminate between fair-minded and selfish customers. The provision of external reference price, product value, level of reputation, and the duration of an application of pay as you wish are verified. The seller should avoid offering products with high product value under pay as you wish conditions. Hence, it takes many good deeds to build a good reputation and only one bad to lose it.
Thank you, Hiral, for giving me the floor. This is Merab. I'll be talking about pay as you wish pricing, the two approaches. The first approach is minimum pricing, and the second approach is suggested pricing. So what exactly is minimum pricing? Minimum pricing is basically setting a lower bound to the price while allowing the customers to pay as they wish. For instance, if there is a product, if I put the lower bound price to $10, the consumers will have to pay a minimum of $10. They can pay as they wish, but they cannot pay lower than $10. Why exactly is this done? What exactly is the motive of minimum pricing? The motive of minimum pricing is to screen out certain customers. Screen out certain customers, customers who are free riders, customers who pay really less amount than the product's worth. For example, if $10 is the minimum lower bound of the price, and then the customers who would pay $5 or less than $5, they would be screened out, and this will not lead losses to the company. So this is basically what minimum pricing does. Now, suggested pricing. Suggested pricing is you're not basically bound to any price, any lower price or upper price. Basically, it's just that consumers are allowed to pay whatever they wish, but there's a price suggested. For example, if there is a product, the suggested price is $15. Now consumers can pay $10, consumers can pay $20, how much they want to. But the suggested price, the motive of the suggested price is to install the idea, the basic idea of the value worth of the product. The product's worth, how much is it? So if a product is say $15, that consumer will understand that that is the minimum worth of the product. If the suggested price is $15. Now I'll be talking about industries where PAYW pricing was successful. Firstly, it's the industries which provide last moment sales. For example, airline industry. The airline industry, sometimes they follow the PAYW pricing. If there is a shortage or excess of tickets, say their offers are usually on the last day or just for one day, pay as you wish. If a customer is really desperate to buy the tickets, then that customer will pay whatever they wish to get a ticket, however they want to. Second thing is how the personal relationship is with the owner. If a customer has a good personal relationship with the owner and the owner is following the pay as you wish pricing strategies, then that customer will pay whatever the product is worth. If that restaurant, say for example a restaurant, if that restaurant is providing good service to the customer, then that customer, if that customer has a good personal relationship with the owner, then that customer will pay whatever they wish, a good amount. As Hiral had mentioned earlier about the music band named Radiohead, so they followed the pay-as-you-wish pricing, and Radiohead basically had a goodwill among the personal customers, so it turned out to be really profitable. The third kind of industries are the ones that give their earnings, announce that certain percentage of their earnings would be given to charity. So I would like to give the example of, say, an exhibition, an art exhibition. The entry ticket fare, if they set the pay-as-you-wish pricing and they announce that the earnings will be given to charity, then certain philanthropist customers, they're going to pay more, they're going to give more for the ticket than the tickets are worth. So basically what happens is that mainly these three kind of industries, they turned out to be profitable industries while applying the pay-as-you-wish strategy. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Neha and I'll be talking about competition and conclusion. Analysis shows that pay-as-you-wish strategy is optimal for a monopoly firm. It allows the firm to maximally take advantage of the market demand and price discrimination. When competition is absent, pay-as-you-wish strategy can dominate the pay-as-asked price strategy primarily. However, it is not clear whether firm will choose pay-as-you-wish strategy or pay-as-asked price in a competitive market. Research showed that the firm have an option to choose flexible pricing in a competitive market which is dynamic. Choice between pay-as-you-wish and pay-as-asked price. In such a dynamic environment, it is very difficult to choose between these two strategies, as the competing firms are all worse off if they choose a set of uniform price. to their consumers. Such investigation shows that whether the competing firms are always worse off than choosing pay as you wish, and whose presence will affect whether pay as you wish will be chosen over pay as ask price. Competing firms plays two-stage game, that is pay as you wish or pay as ask price. In the first stage, each firm must choose one of the two strategy, the pay as wish or the pay as ask price. Each firm has two options for its pricing strategy. There are 4 sub-games. Both firm follows the pay as ask price strategy, both firm follows pay as you wish strategy, and one firm follows pay as you wish strategy and the second chooses pay as ask price strategy, and the vice versa. In the second stage, price are set independent or realized depending on the choice of the first stage. Pay as you wish can help a firm achieve price discrimination. Pay as you wish does not allow a firm to set any price for a specific location at which as the consumers at different locations decide themselves what to pay. Pay as you wish can moderate price competition as Pay as you wish can moderate price competition as price in the market demand is autonomous and competing firms no longer set any price. For that reason, more competitive the marketplace becomes. Because of the less product differentiation, the more likely it is for the competing firm to adopt pay as you wish. Let's talk about conclusion. Pay as your wish can dominate pay as price as a pricing mechanism because if a firm because it helps a firm to achieve maximum market penetration. Second is pay as you wish, an effective way for a firm to implement price discrimination. Pay as you wish is essentially an autonomous price discrimination mechanism that allows consumers to pay different prices out of fairness concern. This forms a price discrimination that gives advantage that a competing firm no longer set price, so that they cannot help but compete on factors that other than price. The 3 essentials. Pay as you wish contains 3 essential points. The first is existence of fair-minded customers, and pay as you wish is more profitable than pay as ask price. The pay as ask is more effective at exploiting high end of the demand, whereas pay as you wish the low end. But the firms still prefer pay as you wish price because no matter whether if the demand is low. Third is highly competitive marketplace is when pay as you wish is more likely to dominate pay as ask price. But under pay as you wish, firms cannot and do not compete on price. They make the profit and fair-minded consumers are willing to let them. The firm can improve its profitability under pay as you wish by giving minimum price, as the minimum price gives advantage while the suggested price changes the paying behavior of the consumers. Our analysis also have some factors to firm choice and improvement mechanism in pay as you wish. The first is the case where all consumers know the marginal cost of the product, and the second is only and only the fair-minded consumers in some of the context. How the fair-minded consumers affected the firm product by choosing the pay as you wish related to pay as ask price. Therefore, both direction makes good way in present and future practice of pay as you wish. Now, in the end, I would like to ask a question to you. If you were both a consumer and a businessman or a woman, what would you choose as an unbiased strategy? Think about it. Thank you.